Well, we drove our 1947 Greyhound bus all the way down to Florida with our daughter for her wedding. Everything went great. The wedding was awesome. The weather held out. It was supposed to rain that day, but the weather held out for us. In this video, you're going to see some bus tours. That Eagle bus that we rescued last year, Shawn has the interior build on that done. You're going to see that, plus Mallie's school bus conversion, and a couple of other things. And this video is sponsored by a brand new sponsor for us, Harry's.com. This is the Harry's trial set. Comes with everything you need for a close, comfortable shave. And you'll be supporting our channel by signing up. The deal that they have on it is amazing. It's just $3 right now. If you go to harrys.com/busgreasemonkey, and the link is in the description. But you can do that and get one of these sent out to you. It's real comfortable to hold. It's got a rubber grip on it. It's got 5 blades. You know, a lot of 5-blade razors, when you buy them, you know, they're close to $4 for the set. Harry's is just like $2. So super inexpensive, but it's a very, very sharp razor. And they had a test where they said people that use it the 4 times a week, the 8th shave is just as smooth and sharp as it is on the first one. So I'm going to use the shave gel. This is probably my most important shave in the last 25 years. It's my daughter's wedding today, and I'm trusting the shave to Harry's. That's good. But that's a really slippery, which is good, I guess. Very sharp. The trial set comes with this razor that has a weighted handle with a texturized rubber grip. Comes with a 5-blade cartridge, the foaming shave gel that's super slippery, and it also comes with this travel cover to help protect your blade while you're traveling. Again, the trial set offer is just $3. You can go to the URL, the harrys.com/busgreasemonkey, and you can get that today. Here's a picture Kelly took of me totally not crying at our daughter's wedding. The dog has been doing wonderful on the bus. I'll do a separate video just about him coming up soon, but he's been, great traveling on it. No accidents, nothing. He's been really, really good. He enjoys riding on it, and he's been, he feels at home, I think. Got this extra Hayden Rapid Cool electric radiator fan. This was left over from a project we did with Tyler, but I'm going to put this on here on my radiator. Just to give me a little extra additional cooling. My fan belt slips a little bit. I got a bad pulley on there, and so I can get that pulley remade. Any little extra airflow through the radiator, I think, can help me out here. We've been running about 10 degrees warmer than normal. Tighten up the belts, and that usually fixes it, but not for very long. I can barely spin it by hand. If I go much tighter, then it really chews up the belts too much. Alright, well there it is, mounted in the corner. I don't think a lot of airflow moves through the corner anyways, so maybe I'll add a couple more of those things on there too. But really I need to get that pulley remade. That's the end result. I have it wired to a solenoid, a constant duty solenoid. So when I flip a switch, current will come through there for it. To help with my weight issues, I'm taking about 150 pounds of jumbo tools. These are 1.5 inch, 2-inch size wrenches, everything up to 4-inch sockets, 1-inch drive. I'm moving all that stuff up in front of the front axle, so not only is it not going to be side loaded out here to the side where it used to be, but it's going to be in front of the front axle, so that's going to help a little bit. So if I can take 150 pounds away from leaning on one side and moving it in front of the axle, that's just going to help even more. But trying to get as much weight off of the right side as I can here. Transferred a bunch of weight up into the front here. I had a spare clutch. That was probably another 125 pounds. There's a spare starter under there. All those jumbo sockets, 4 inches, and everything from basically over 1 inch to 4 inches is in there. And then just miscellaneous heavy tools, stuff that weighed a lot I moved over, so we'll see how it goes. We had a good time here at the Beach Baptist Church in Fort Myers Beach, Florida. And we're going to be heading out. We'll be back here hopefully in the spring. Things will get back to normal in the world and we can come down here and visit again. They have plenty of buses to work on here. Oh, and a Volkswagen. I used a quart of oil on the way here, 900 miles, 1 quart of oil. That's not too bad at all. You can see I didn't wash the back of the bus. I only washed the roof on it, so there's no oil on it or anything. All right, so here we are with Shawns Eagle. You guys remember Shawn here? We rescued this eagle last year out of North Carolina. And it was a crazy trip because how long did it? Well, we did it in like 3 days, right?
No, it was a total of 4 days up and back.
Okay.
The trip home took 3 times as long as it should.
Especially the first 10 miles.
First 10 miles were 8 hours, I think.
We blew a tire on the trailer on the way there.
Then blew airlines, fuel pumps, fuel lines, fuel filters, pretty much everything fuel related for a long time. Then brake valve.
Oh yeah, that's right. The brakes came on and wouldn't release, right?
That's right.
And then, but we got it home and we made it and it was good. And the transmission, it had a ridiculous transmission in it.
That 10-speed reverse shift pattern Eaton transmission was in it. First time driving one. Got it home and my wife really didn't want me running that for very long.
So it had a splitter on it and the shift pattern was completely backwards, which was very messes with your head.
Absolutely.
But it's really easy for people watching it online to complain about how you drive it.
Absolutely.
So what was the first thing that you did when you got it home?
Yanked that transmission out.
And went with?
We went with 4-speed automatic Allison. HT740.
Yep. Okay, that was fun. And we pulled that out of another bus because you got that transmission for... We get that for free?
We traded work with...
Okay.
What's his name?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you helped him. That's right.
On his 4104 that had
the rear end. Yep.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot. Okay, so this bus now has an automatic transmission, and you had to get a different oil cooler for it.
We did.
So the first one you bought...
Stock double oil cooler would not fit between the end of the engine and the frame member that holds the whole engine up.
And that's only on some Eagles because that is an Eagle cooler, right? Or do you know why?
It was just an AV71 cooler.
Ah.
It is the same cooler that's on, I've seen it on other Eagles, but this particular model, which was an 05 Eagle upgraded to a 10 cap section, there's something different about that rear frame rail.
Okay.
That keeps that oil cooler. It's a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Not grindable, not movable.
So you ended up going with a tower cooler then?
We did.
So you have a double oil cooler that you would like to sell?
Absolutely. Great deal on a double oil cooler. Perfect working condition with brand new gaskets and setup. So it's ready to go.
Nothing more fun than taking one off and then having to put the old one back on, right?
No, I had to buy 2.
Oh.
Didn't have one. I had to put the old single cooler on and then add another double. So I actually own 2 double oil coolers.
Okay. And you have actually taken this on a couple of trips?
We did. We just got back from about 1,100 miles the month of July with it. Took it all up to the northern Florida, central Florida, went to all the springs, the state parks, and did a great ride.
And it handles and drives great?
Absolutely perfect.
And much better with the automatic transmission.
Absolutely perfect.
All right, let's go check out the inside. So you have about $7,000 in building material costs.
Yep.
So last time they saw this, it was we stopped at the hardware store and bought plywood to make a floor because there was no floor in it whatsoever. So we have the driver compartment you left pretty well the same.
Other than the shifter.
That's right, yeah, other than the shifter.
New gauges. We put the temp gauge, the digital temp gauge, and the new chain gauge. This was not there. None of this was there. We got a few little trim projects we still got to do, but for the most part,
so with the roof raised, this is really nice. Hang on a second. Okay, turned off the roof air so you could hear us, and there was music playing in the background. So we have the really cool chair, and then you did some box seats, so there's storage in there.
We did full under beds or under couch stories here, and the booth.
Where did you get the cushions to do that?
Those came out of my original, the Green Eagle. Got it.
Do you know where it came from that? It just came with it when you got it?
Tim McGraw's tour bus, so back long time ago.
Okay.
These are probably 80s.
Excellent. I would like to make something like that for my bus, so I was just curious.
They're really easy. We've taken one apart. This one was a three compartment. We've knocked it down to 2, took it apart. So they actually are very easy to make.
So you put valance boxes around your pull down regular household kind of shades.
And then there's LED lights behind all the boxes, the box panels.
Oh, okay. In the wall there?
And yeah, up in here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then boxed all the windows around and put in cell shades to make it completely dark.
And then beadboard on the ceiling.
Yep.
You put insulation up in there.
All spray foam insulation over the entire bus.
Okay. Did you have a company come out and do that, or
Nope,
you guys
did
did
it
it?
myself.
Okay. Did you buy the spray foam kit
We
things?
did. We bought it from it's a company over in Fort Lauderdale. I think it's called like Simply Green or something like that. They actually make the product over there and send it.
Are they like $600 or something like that for a set?
$650, I think.
So that's
total.
about the okay. Yeah, that's about
And
what
that's
I paid.
for the big set.
Okay.
So I got 1.5 sets in here.
Okay. What's the matter?
Oh, chill. So most all the lights are DC except for chandeliers. They're AC lights. We're running on inverter, but changed them, so now they're just straight AC.
Excellent. So kitchen.
Kitchen.
What do we got? Cabinets. What are these?
These were stock Lowe's cabinets, raw natural wood that we stained, painted twice, rubbed off.
Wow.
We did back cut them a little
They
bit
really-
to make them a little shallow.
I mean, it turned out neat. It's got that shabby kind of, and I like the upper cabinets too.
And this was the reversed oil. This is stain on top of the paint instead of stain then paint. So this was stain then paint. This was paint then stain, and then rubbed.
Ah.
It's just a different look we found.
And what is your countertop here?
This is actually the, what do they call it, project board at Lowe's or Home Depot. Yeah, it's the project board, the wide plank project board. So it's just 3/4 of an inch thick that I built up on the nose.
Huh.
Sanded, painted. They're biscuit joined a section, so it's got an 18 and then a 12 section.
Got it. So you did the biscuit joiner and glued it
Did the
together.
biscuit joiner there, and then there's a very small biscuit joint in the very back of that one. Then it's just one before backsplashes that's been sealed and stained and sealed.
You're missing your mama, huh?
What's wrong with you? Basic household appliance, a 10.5 cubic refrigerator.
So the $7,000 doesn't include
Doesn't
appliances.
include appliances or air conditioners.
Yeah.
It does include most all my
Tile cabinets.
all the tile
beadboard.
cabinets, flooring.
Gives people an idea of what they can do if they have some skills and the time to do it.
Yeah, we have about 800 man hours in it.
Wow. So we have, this is the toilet area here. And then we have, this is a vanity?
No, it's a full vanity we found on Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
So it's 48-inch solid wood.
And this is a
Marble.
This is a 40-foot bus,
Eagle,
not a 45.
That's correct.
And then we did a big shower.
Yeah, that's a glass pane you're looking through.
Yeah, there's glass there. I couldn't tell that. There you go. Nice. And then queen size bed?
Queen size bed, walk around, underbed storage. It doesn't have the gas shocks on it yet, but it's hinged. So it's just a little heavy.
And then you changed the windows out on here. You got different windows.
Yeah, when we bought it, it had those jalousie windows in it that were rattle like crazy. So I found used RV windows.
Well, you did a beautiful job in here. And this was all done in less than a year, or around a year. It's been
Off and on for a year,
Yeah.
basically. We finished it in June, started it, right at 12 months. Got a closet there. It's probably really full.
That's okay. We don't have to show inside your closet or inside your cabinets. Although I've seen inside your cabinets because your grandchild comes in and out. Oh yeah, so we got a big TV up here. You got a weather station, a sound bar, and then
Fully Alexified.
just did a curtain across the front.
Yes, blackout curtain up there.
Yeah, it's very roomy. The roof raised.
It's
And
an
then-
8-inch raise.
This is 102 wide too, right?
No, 96.
You're kidding me.
Standard 96.
It feels so open.
Yeah. Remember our floorboards were cut at 91.
Oh, that's right.
Interior number is 91.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we had to cut and screw down every piece of plywood in here. It was so loud. It was the best ride ever. All right. Well, hey, thanks for showing us the bus and the update on it.
Absolutely. Hey, and listen, don't forget, if you need a double oil cooler, I'm your guy.
So this is Mallie's school bus that she has mostly finished her conversion on now. What year is this bus? 2004. runs, drives. We drove it home. She drove it home. And she started her conversion. You got your hardwood laminate flooring in here. Does this fold out to a bed, this couch too?
Yes.
And you still got some plumbing to finish on it. And trim work and stuff like that. It's got a little fridge. This is your bathtub, which is in but not plumbed.
Yes.
But all the plumbing tanks are in, the black tank and gray tank.
Yep. And fresh water.
And freshwater tanks are all in. Toilet's hooked up, right?
Yep, works fine.
It's gonna be your closet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a, what size is this bed? Is it a queen?
Yes, it's a queen.
And then you have under storage access from the back and from the handicap door. So lots of headroom. I'm under 6 feet, but walk under the air conditioning. So there's a rooftop air on here that keeps it super cold in here. No generator or anything though, right? Just hooked up for shore power.
I was gonna do solar, but never got to it.
And now that you've done all this work, you're going to sell this bus.
Yes. I'm over it.
So Mallie's bus is for sale, and it is in Fort Myers Beach, Florida.